Well, I'm joined now by the Conservative MP, Tracey Crouch, who has today amended the anti-social behaviour bill currently going through Parliament to make bullying a specific offence for the first time. Well, I suppose the first question is whether your amendment would introduce Aidan's law.
Well, it will effectively do that, and I have to say, watching that video there with Shai, it's a very affecting story, and I think that you want to be able to do something to make a difference to perhaps future victims of bullying and their lives. And what my amendment will do will help all the agencies get involved with people who are bullies to try and make sure that you have that early intervention.
But specifically, would bullying be a criminal offence if your amendment gets carried?
Well, it will be an offence because we wish to try and define it within antisocial behaviour legislation. It wouldn't necessarily involve a criminal record straight away. What it will do is they will be subject to injunctions so that those who are perpetrators of bullying will have some prohibitions placed on them, but also positive requirements as well, such as, for example, going to an anti-bullying awareness course. So these are classes that are being run at the moment, and it will give people the opportunity to change their behaviours.
So presumably you're avoiding making it a criminal offence because you're worried about criminalising children from a very young age. Is that the case?
Well, we do already criminalise children who commit antisocial behaviour, but the government is reforming legislation at the moment. In a way, this will help because we will be looking at trying to introduce other measures in order to tackle antisocial behaviour that has some positive requirements going forward in them so that people can change their behaviours. I have to say, my personal view is that somebody is on an injunction and they do breach that, and they are doing so by persistently bullying people and causing harm to other people, then perhaps they should enter the criminal justice system at some point.
We obviously don't know the full ins and outs of what happened at Aidan's school, but it's clear that schools, plenty of schools, are excluding bullies. I mean, if you look at the last year that we've got figures for, nearly 5,000 children were excluded specifically for bullying. Isn't there an argument that the current system is actually working in the vast majority of cases?
Well, one of the problems that we do face is that exclusion isn't always seen as a deterrent for some children. And speaking to children in my own constituency, they don't necessarily see exclusion as a real punishment. They see it as a day off school in many cases. So, we have that issue there. The second issue is that a lot of bullying is now taking place outside of school, and it could be done by other people who are not within the school. So we need to look at ways of deterring people that are bullying, perhaps other people from other schools.
Tracey Crouch, thank you very much. And if you have been affected by any of the issues raised in that very sad film, do go to our website where our coverage of the story also has links to support organisations. John.